When we left off, Ava had just started her legendary rebuttal, staring down my golden child brother Leo and our enabling parents. She pointed right at Leo and said, "What else do you have to show for it? Everything you have was essentially borrowed from my husband." The room went silent. Then, Ava turned her focus to Leo's wife Zara, who looked absolutely horrified. "Even your pathetic wife," Ava said, "spent the entire evening hitting on every male cousin in this room. You're so annoying. Even your own wife doesn't like you." Ava then rounded on our parents, who were starting to panic. "I will not sit here and watch as your spoiled son disrespects my husband." Where was this energy when Kai was crying in his room? She went straight for the heart of the issue, their complete failure as parents. Do you even have empathy for your other kids? You enabled Leo so much he believes he deserves the world. At this point, my mother burst into tears and pleaded with Kai. "Kai, your wife is insulting us." But Kai was done. Quietly but firmly, he said, "Ava, grab your coat. We're leaving. I've had enough." And just like that, they left. The family dinner, the supposed reconciliation, was over. I couldn't help it. I was laughing quietly behind my wine glass. My mom noticed and shot me a death glare, but I didn't care. It was the most satisfying moment of my life. The next day, I visited Kai and Ava. Our parents were already bombarding them with texts, demanding an apology. Kai and Ava blocked them immediately. Ava actually apologized to me for her strong language, but I told her she was a hero. Turns out, the cousins were already sharing a video of the rant and celebrating her. The truth about Leo and Zara finally started coming out to the extended family. Even our grandma was grilling my mother. The foundation of the golden child was crumbling. About a month later, Kai called me and he sounded seriously disturbed. Leo was still at it. He had been texting Kai constantly from multiple blocked accounts. The messages ranged from aggressive insults to completely inappropriate photos with provocative captions, trying to lure Kai back. This was too much. We realized we couldn't just cut our parents off. They had to see the monster they had created. We arranged a meeting. When Leo walked in, Kai immediately let him have it. And naturally, our parents jumped to defend Leo. That's when I stepped in. I showed them the proof, the inappropriate messages on Kai's phone. They acted disgusted, but Leo just kept insisting it was a fake account. But Leo's wife Zara, who had been sitting quietly this whole time, had heard enough. She snatched the phone from him and started scrolling. The color drained from her face. She found everything. Zara absolutely exploded. She started screaming at Leo, right there in front of everyone. He was exposed, his entire life of manipulation completely shattered. Then Zara turned her fury on my parents. "You raised a pathetic homewrecker," she screamed. Kai and I jumped in, seizing the moment. We told them they were failures, that they chose their golden child over their other two kids for decades. Kai confronted them with the ultimate truth. "Look at him. Are you proud that he's chasing after his brother's wife? You should be ashamed of the brat you raised." My mom started crying, saying it was unfair. The whole family was shunning them now. I just looked at her and said, "And whose fault is that, Mom? You invested your whole lives in your spoiled brat. You can ask him for help when you're old." Kai and I told them not to bother calling. We were cutting them off permanently. My father looked completely broken. They had finally truly lost. To celebrate, I took Kai out for a fantastic steak dinner. I even bought him a custom trophy. It was engraved with "World's Sassiest Brother." He deserved it. We're actually moving closer to Kai and Ava now, and Leo hasn't sent another message.
Ow.
Sometimes you need an outsider to torch the rot, so you can finally be free. We didn't just win, we gained our freedom. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that subscribe button for more.